Hello once again, this is Orion Syndicate 910. Thanks for watching. I had a look at a video posted this morning by Coughlin666. His response to For the Record Gay Part 1 and 2. And the video was posted on the channel, and the host of the video was a guy who goes by the name Molotov Mitchell. I did a web search on the name Molotov Mitchell, and I came up with the name Jason. So rather than refer to you by the name of a gasoline bomb, I'm going to address him by his real name, at least according to the internet. And you know the internet never lies to you. Jason, your point, at least one of them that you came up with in your video, was that gays and lesbians don't need protection under the law in the form of a hate crimes bill because homosexuality is not an immutable characteristic. People can change from gay to straight, so it's not something permanent like race, ethnicity, skin color, that sort of thing. So if something can be changed easily, right, because changing gender is very difficult, but changed easily or relatively easily, then we don't need to protect that particular characteristic. All right, I think I understand where you're coming from. Let me give you a hypothetical situation here. Let's say I run a small company and I'm an atheist, and I have an employee who is a devout Christian, says grace before lunch, goes to church, active in church life, wears a cross around his neck, carries a Bible wherever he goes. Can I fire him because I don't like his religion? Can I do that? Well, under the law I cannot, because that's discrimination on the basis of religion. But you see, Jason, you can change your religion. Now, for some people that's a rather long and involved process, and for other people it's like one day they wake up and they have an epiphany. I think Prof MTH had a moment like that once, coincidentally at a Christmas service in a church. So, should we be protecting religion under the law? We do prosecute people on the basis of hate crimes committed against people of a particular religion. In fact, according to the FBI's own statistics, in the Uniform Crime Report, the 2008 statistics, there were 1,055 people who were the victims of a hate crime because they were Jewish, 75 because they were Catholic, 60 because they were Protestant, 123 because they were Muslims, and 14 because they were atheists. Okay, but should we be protecting people on the basis of their religion if people can change their religion? That's what I'm wondering. Because taking your stance that something that can be changed does not need to be protected under the law, if we take it far enough, well, then we really shouldn't be protecting people from religious discrimination in America. Okay? Because it's not immutable. You're not born a particular religion and you can't change it ever. You certainly can. Many people have. I can give you a list of people who've changed from one religion to another religion. Alright, how about political opinion? Let's say, for example, I'm running this company and I have an employee who comes to me and applies for a job, and I'm pro-choice and she's, pro-life, anti-abortion. I'm pro-abortion, she's anti-abortion choice. Can I deny her a job on the basis of just that opinion, even though it would have nothing to do with the job? Legally, I can't. But you see, you can change your opinion on any topic. You can go from pro-life to pro-choice, or the other way around. You can go pro-choice to pro-life. But we don't allow you to discriminate against people on the basis of their personal, political, or moral opinions on things. There are certain allowances on the basis of, would it affect the job? Could you deny a job at a pork meat inspection company to an Orthodox Jew? Yeah, you can, because it interferes with the job performance. You couldn't do the job. Okay? Alright, but here's another one for you. The United States has laws in place to protect people from gender discrimination. Now, gender is an immutable characteristic. Alright? You would need a whole bunch of operations and a whole big shit pile of money to change your gender. Okay? But yet, we allow the Catholic Church to deny women ordination into the priesthood. Now, we've already established that you can change your religion. Now, if a woman wants to go to seminary and train to be a Catholic priest and become an ordained priest or priestess in the Catholic Church, and the Catholic Church says, no, we only allow men, can she sue the Catholic Church for that? Now, under our laws, there is a separation of church and state where we allow the churches to more or less regulate their own activities. You know, just as far as who gets to be a priest or minister or deacon or whatever. But should we allow the Catholic Church to get away with that? Discriminating an organization whose belief system is not immutable in its followers. Do we allow them to discriminate against someone on the basis of an immutable characteristic? You see, Jason, it's always different when it's you trying to deny other people rights. But you see, Jason, your belief system, in your case, biblical Christianity, is not immutable. You will be able to change your beliefs depending on how well convinced you are of an opposing point of view. So your whole premise of we can deny rights to people if their characteristics are not immutable falls flat on its face when we turn it around on you. Okay? And I understand where you're coming from. Well, actually, I understand what you're doing. You see, you used to be part of the whole birther movement, right? Telling people that President Obama was actually born in Kenya, and stating, oh, how we elected a president with, you know, his name was Barack Hussein Obama. We elected a president with not one, not two, but 3 Muslim names. How do we do that? Well, first of all, the name Barack is an Arabic name, means blessed. Hussein is mostly associated with Muslims, but the name Obama, Barack's father was a member of the Luo tribe in Kenya, and the Luo in Kenya are predominantly a Christian people. It's only a very small number that are Muslim, and his father came from a portion of the Luo people that was Muslim. So the name Obama is not a Muslim name, dumbass. Read a book sometime. But anyway, you used to be part of this whole birther movement, and you know what? Most people don't want to hear about it. They don't want to talk about it anymore. So I perceive you grasping around for some other way to build a following and attract people to your movement. And perhaps the easiest way to do that is to step on the backs of the gay community. Others have done it before you and have gone on to positions of leadership in conservative groups, and I see that as what you are doing. But I think that now that the word is out about you, that your climb to the top is going to be a bit more difficult than those guys had to go through. Anyway, I'm Orion Syndicate 910. Thanks for watching.